What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Movies That Make You podcast, where movies are more than just entertainment. They're a catalyst for meaningful conversation. I'm Jonathan Sprang, and I go by Sprang, and most weeks we dive into movies to watch in preparation for a new release hitting theaters. But we don't stop there. We talk about the morals, the values, and the life lessons these movies have to offer. This week, we're going to be doing another episode on Christmas movies. Have our lists changed in the last 2 years? Do we have any new additions to our top 5? Let's find out. We hope you'll go check out our website. It's bio.site/movies that make you. There you'll find all of our links to all of our social media channels on YouTube, Instagram, and elsewhere. You can also find our podcast link to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can also check out our letterbox, which shows you all of our lists on the movies that make you laugh, the movies that make you cry, the movies that make you scream, and everything in between. Before we dive into this week's episode, though, let's take a look at the next 4 weeks on the Movies That Make You podcast. Christmas Eve, we're going to be doing a live stream on YouTube. We're going to be having all the boys on, including Jacob, and we'll be discussing our favorite 5 movies that we watched this past year. I also wanted to let you know we're going to have some special guests showing up and crashing the party. So we hope that you'll join us on that. And if you don't catch the live stream, don't worry. We're going to post it on the podcast next Monday. The week after that, we've got our first episode of 2026, and this is the first episode of Movies That Make You podcast Season 2. We're welcoming Papa Goss to the show as the official co-host, and we are super excited about this year. We're going to kick this first episode off with our most anticipated films for 2026 with Papa Goss, Kristen, and myself. We are excited about this new year and this new season for the podcast. The week after that, we've got the creators of ZombieCon coming back to the show to talk about their top 5 zombie movies of all time. Papa Goss and I share our top 5s. Aaron and Kyle share their top 5s. And then we actually build the collaborative top 5 list that ends up being epic. All of this in preparation for 28 years later, The Bone Temple, that drops that Friday. The week after that, we've got the Silent Hill movies we're going to be talking about in preparation for Return to Silent Hill dropping in theaters that Friday. Papa Goss and I have a special guest, first timer on the show, Matt from Spookyoki. So we're excited to have him on the show to talk about these crazy films. Hope those episodes excite you. So without further ado, let's get to the podcast.
We are back with another Movies That Make You podcast. I'm Connor, and let's take it down oldest to youngest.
I am Dad, and I am Sprang.
I'm Mom, and I'm Kristen.
I'm Colton, and I'm Colton.
You give your age, Colton.
I'm Colton, I'm 13.
I'm Zeke, and I'm 6'7". I'm kidding, I'm 12. Are you
Nice.
sure you're not?
I'm Connor, I'm 15, and
67.
we're doing the movies top 5 Christmas movies. Yeah.
Yes, this is our Christmas episode dropping Christmas week. And so we are going to be talking about our top 5 favorites. Mom's here to join us. So we're going to have a good time. We have done this list before, but I think maybe the list has changed. So I wanted to revisit our favorite Christmas movies to see if there's been any changes. So pretty cool. But before we get to the movies, we got to do our mustard. So we do our mustards when we catch up. So there we go. Hey, Connor, why don't you go first? How's your week been?
Still don't like either.
It's been going good, but...
He's talking about the mustard and ketchup.
I still
There's
don't
like a delay,
them.
so it takes me a second to hear it.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right, so
Colton, lock in.
I've been practicing driving instead of F1 racing. I'm still F1 racing, but not as much. So yesterday I did a bunch of parallel parking and backwards parking because that's what I need to work on, and mostly just driving around and stuff. That's what I've been doing, yeah, because it's coming up soon and I need to practice.
You're practicing on your BMG?
Yeah.
Nice. So we got to get you on a highway.
A road, yeah.
We're going to get you on the highway soon so you aren't scared.
The highway's not terrible. I'm on the highway with
I
Dad.
know.
It's harder than normal road, but it's not terrible.
I would
Good.
not like to be
I
in
do
the
not
car.
like highways. I feel like I'd crash on one.
No. Well, you just got to
Just-
work up to that. Yeah.
We'll practice.
Just stay in I just
Okay.
stay on the kind of middle right lane because I don't want to go in the left lane right now. It's really fast on there.
That's my lane.
Yeah.
Yes. What I've told people is, you just stay in your lane and go as fast as you can, like as you're comfortable with, and you're safe. Just
hmm
it's the same as
Yeah.
any other road. It's just with all the cars, it can kind of mess with your head a little bit. So
The height messes with my head. That's my problem. The height.
Like on the big bridges.
My week has been pretty good. I've been playing Injustice a lot. I beat Dad like twice, I think. He beat me like maybe 6, 7 times. But he did beat me a lot. But I've been working on the Joker's combos, and I feel like I'm ready.
what happened when you fought me the first time? What was
I
going
kept.
through your head when I
It
just
was
whooped
like,
your butt?
okay. I was like, okay. I need to just do this. I need to do that. I need to. My brain was mainly focused on the arena switch because that does like so much damage. And
Mm.
it was trying to. My main focus was on dodging the super because like Dad is crazy at those. Like when I jump and then he uses it, and I genuinely think I need to work on dodging a lot. It's very difficult for me.
Yeah, what I remember was I started hitting you and you're like, whoa, 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 because you were not
Yeah, I did that.
expecting
I
me
was
to
like,
just go after you
oh
so hard.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It was epic. It was epic.
It was very
Nice.
fun.
Colton, how about you? How's your week been?
Like normal. Nothing really happened. I had a map.
Map?
Yeah.
How you feel like you did?
Well, I don't really want to do it. So I was just like, no. Okay, so you know how like you get like prizes, like if you get like high scores or like how many points higher? So you purposely gotta bomb the first test. You get like a low score, and then the next one you get a really high one, and they give you like all the prize, bro. It's the strat.
No,
Mm.
Colton, this is for your intelligence. This is for your intelligence. Is that
Don't do that
the
in PA.
prizes don't matter.
All right, Mom, how's your week been?
Busy. Super duper busy. Lots of loans, helping people get houses, refinancing, getting through. Also with coaching, it's been fun. Had some good workouts. Yeah, been loving it. Getting ready for Christmas. Finally got the tree decorated.
Yep.
How
And
about you?
it's been pretty good. My week's been good. Work's been pretty consistent, steady work. And we've got our company Christmas party coming up. That's a virtual Christmas party. So I'm responsible for building all the games and all the excitement for the party. And so that's been a lot of fun too.
Are you sure there's not gonna be, I don't know, like a murder? Like there's gonna be a Die Hard situation?
That's right.
No.
That's right. Good reference there. No, it's only virtual, but that would be funny to do sometime, to do a Die Hard spoof for our Christmas video. That'd be cool for work.
Yeah, and I could be the guy who shoots everyone or something. Just an idea. It would be funny.
No, probably not.
It'd be funny. The guy to be really short.
Speaking of Christmas movies, that's why we're here today to talk about Christmas movies. We hope that you are excited for your Christmas this week. We hope that you're ready. We hope that you're got family around you, and hope that you are fully excited to experience a wonderful day with you and your family. And we are going to talk about our Christmas movies now. The way we run the podcast on our top fives is we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody does their 5, everybody does their 4, everybody does their 3, 2, 1. And then if somebody has it higher on their list, then we say, I've got that higher. That alerts everybody like, okay, we're going to talk about it when it's higher on the list to give it more reverence because it's higher. So for example, Connor has something at 5 and Zeke has it at 3. Zeke would say, I've got that on my list higher. And then we go ahead and move to Colton. So that would be how the list runs down. Cool.
Cool.
And I do not know the lists. I have not been told what the lists are. And so very excited to hear everybody's lists. Let's start. We're going to do Connor, Colton, Zeke, Kristen, me.
Okay.
That's going to be the list. That's going to be the order. Okay. So Connor, tell us, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Rudolph. There's like this like clay or like handmade version.
Yep.
I couldn't really find a 5th one because there's so many good ones, so I just put that one. And I've seen it one time. The one time I remember was at Dad's. So yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, we actually have that. If you want to watch it, we can stream it here. That's one I grew up on as well. I really like that one too. Have you guys seen that one, Zeke or Colton?
When I was like, I vaguely remember watching it when I was very little.
Anything about Rudolph?
So I don't love the stop animation, but it is totally a classic. And I remember at church, I think, as a kid, they'd put all the kids in the one room and then put it on the VCR. But yeah, it's definitely a staple.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a staple story. Even if you aren't a big fan of the movie or the show, it still is like that story is one you grow up singing and all that stuff. My favorite Rudolph is song version is by the Temptations. And when I was growing up, you guys don't remember the California Raisins, but that was a staple Christmas event. It was like these claymation raisins were like moving around.
Dancing raisins.
Yeah. And then, but the Temptations did the voice. The Temptations are like a singing group. And so they did the voices. And then at one point in the special, they sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it was my favorite. It's so epic, but cool. All right, Colton, what's your number 5?
Home Alone, the New York one though.
Home Alone 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I don't know. It was just I liked I don't know, it's a good movie.
Donald Trump was in that one.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Oh yeah, he was.
He was in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 is a lot of fun. It's instead of Kevin being left behind, he gets on the wrong plane and goes to New York instead of wherever the family was going to go. And then they're trying to find him again. He finds a abandoned building and he sets up all the traps for the guys again. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. What's up, Zeke?
The family was going to Miami, Florida.
Nice.
They go on a lot of nice trips.
I mean,
for a
he
big
must have
family.
he must have a really good job. Well, he does work for a toy company.
Oh yeah.
I just say that because he's in Big as the guy that's trying to beat out Tom Hanks for the job. Cool. All right, Zeke, what's your number 5?
Christmas Chronicles, the Netflix original.
Okay, nice. What makes that stand out?
Especially because it's just one of my earliest Christmas movies. I remember when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, I suggested it because like, who wants to watch a Christmas movie? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, which one do you want to watch? And I was like, Christmas Chronicles.
That was a cute movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it's got Kurt Russell
Goldie
as
Hawn.
Goldie Hawn's kind of have a cameo in the first one, and then she's more involved in the second one. But yeah, and they're married in real life too, so that's kind of fun that they both got to be Mr. and Mrs. Santa.
Fun fact: they're not actually married.
They aren't?
Mm-mm.
I thought they were married.
No, they just hadn't been together.
Oh, gotcha. They just didn't tie the knot officially.
Pretty sure.
That's cool.
Pretty sure.
You gonna look it up?
I got to fact check.
We got to fact check Mom real quick.
Yeah. Nope, they're not married.
Okay.
But they've been together forever.
Yeah. So they're kind of common law marriage. All right, Mom. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Mickey's Christmas. All right, so it was back in the day, and I would always watch it at my dad's. I just thought it was so cute, and I don't know. I love Mickey.
Yeah, I grew up on that one too. It was a lot of fun. Have you guys seen it?
No, I have not, sadly.
We
I don't
definitely
know.
need to watch it. It's a quick one too. I think it's only
Yeah.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's a short
But
one.
I feel like we did like a year or 2 ago. I think Mom like showed it to us. I don't remember.
I think so too. Yeah. So we'll
So-
have to watch it again this year.
Yeah, we'll throw it on. Be fun.
Can I take off the Santa hat? It's like very uncomfortable for my head.
How is it very uncomfortable?
I want it if you're gonna take it off. I want it if you're gonna take it off.
Oh, wow, that was amazing, Colton. I didn't even know you had that power to throw to take
my
Zeke's
hat. Well,
Yeah.
my,
That's crazy.
my,
Awesome. All right. So my number 5 is Die Hard. Die Hard.
yeah.
It is. It's a lot of fun. I grew up watching it. Actually, it was on TV. And back in the day, when something was on TV live and you couldn't stream things, what you had was a device called a VHS player recorder, a VCR, And so I would record movies and shows that were on like Saturday night or Sunday night, and I would record them on a VHS tape, and then I could watch them as many times as I wanted to. And the other thing about that is that movies that were rated R were edited for TV so that kids, if they walked in, they could watch it. Now, even on network TV, they put a disclaimer that parental guidance suggested. Back then they didn't. They just said this has been edited for TV, which meant it was it took out a lot of the cussing. It took out a lot of the at least seeing the blood or anything. But you still got to see the story. You still got to enjoy it as a kid. I grew up watching that every once in a while, and it was a lot of fun. And it's one of those movies that that is just, it's a staple in all the 80s and 90s kids. That's what it's like so great. It's one of the best action movies ever. And the fact that it happens on Christmas Eve makes it that much more fun. So,
and I think I've only seen that the one time we watched it a couple years. Well, it was about 5 years now.
mhm.
Yeah. I'd never seen it.
Fun fact is, you guys know Harry Potter movies, right? We watched those. So the actor that played Snape, the Professor Snape, remember him? Kind of talked like this, really slow. And Die Hard was his first movie ever, and he was the villain. And now it's considered one of the best villains of all time. So, pretty epic. There's so many great lines, so many one-liners, and just like I said, a lot of action. Really cool. It's got Winslow, the dad from Family Matters, in that as the cop. He's also a cop in another movie we talked about recently. So anyway, lots of fun. But so when you guys get older, it'll be fun to introduce you guys to that. All right, we haven't had any repeats yet, so let's move to Connor's number 4.
My number 4 is Home Alone 1.
Well, that's
All right,
my number
that's my
three.
number 4.
That's my number 4.
That's my number 3.
We'll talk about it in the next round. Zeke, is it on your list?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Colton, what's your number 4?
I have a feeling this is on one of y'all's lists, and it's Charlie Brown Christmas.
Ooh, good choice. I actually didn't have that one on mine.
Me neither.
Yeah, tell us about it. What makes it stand out?
What makes it stand out is it's only 30 minutes, and it's a really good movie.
What about the story do you like?
Like Charlie Brown, and then the play,
And the tree?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Zeke, what's your number 4?
This is definitely on one of y'all's list. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Is that on your list? That's higher on your list, Connor?
That's my number 1. So
Okay. Yeah. All right.
well, it's the live action one. I don't know if you did the drawn one.
The
I
animated
was
one?
talking about the live action one too. So
Cool.
I have dinner with myself at 5 o'clock. I can't cancel that again.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah. Save it for when we talk about it, but that's a good one. That's a very good one impression.
That was Home Alone was my number 4.
Oh, yeah. And my number 4. But it's higher on theirs. All right. You're up, Connor. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Polar Express.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1. That's mine.
All right. All right, Colton. Your number 3 is
Home Alone.
Home Alone, and that's on a lot of people's lists. So why does the first one stand out to you?
No, it's just a classic.
Yeah, it is. I think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but I remember as a kid that movie came out and it was just in the theater forever, like months, like 6 months. And compared to how movies are basically in the theater for 3 or 4 weeks now, that was a big deal even back then. Because they had a longer kind of theater stint because there weren't as many movies coming out. But now, but even then, like that one, and then Batman was another one that I remember being in the theater forever, and it just made so much money. Because it's just a really, really unique, fun story. Nobody had ever seen it before, something like that, and it was just cool to see a kid, fighting back against the against intruders using, all of his ingenuity
He was smart. He was a smart little guy. I mean, my favorite part too is like when he goes to the grocery store and he's, gosh, I need to get milk and eggs, and
Hmm. I wonder which one of you boys would survive the best on your own if you got left at home. Yeah, probably Connor.
I think Connor.
What?
Sorry, Zeke.
I eat too much.
No.
All the food would be gone in a
No.
couple of days.
I know Colton. He'd eat all the food.
Yeah.
No, it's
Now it'd
not.
still be
I'd
under
survive
100
the best.
pounds.
Yeah.
I'd survive the best.
I'm
Zeke
sorry,
wouldn't
but
eat
I think we
anything.
vote. I think we also think Connor, because he has like he's got all the ingenuity to build all those traps. Like
Yeah.
he would do a good job doing that.
And
too.
he's
I can
he's a
just-
planner.
Oh, you're talking about and the traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
No.
Yeah, very good. Good choice, Colton. All right, Zeke, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Red One, the one with the
Nice.
rock and the polar bear and what's his name? Krampus?
Yeah, I did have Krampus in it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out, I think.
Krampus slop.
Yep.
We saw Krampus at a Tulsa Horror Con. He's kind of scary, a little bit. He started coming at me. I was like,
Yep, it was good. Yeah, Red One I think came out last year, and that was fun. We watched it at Grammy and D-Daddy's. I remember doing that. Yeah, that Krampus slap is so hilarious because The Rock is already a big dude, but then you put this kind of crazy huge being in the same space as him, and like his hand is like twice the size of Rock's head. This is so great. Gets a big old slap. But that was a fun little movie, Connor, what'd you think of Red One?
Wait, didn't we watch
we
that
didn't-
Grammys?
We watched it at Dad's, but we didn't watch that much. I only remember the slapping part. That's it.
Got you.
I thought we watched this at Grammys.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you might have watched it at Dad's and then not remembered watching it. Mom, what's your number 3?
Family Stone. I don't think I am pretty confident y'all haven't seen it, but it's a movie about a family and they're all coming together for Christmas. And, the son's bringing his girlfriend and all the crazy things that goes along with it. And just, it's a really introspective into that family. And I didn't really like it as much as I did until recently. So I recently rewatched it. And it just, first off, Diane Keaton, she's passed away. So it just really touched me this time. And I think it's because I'm older and just thinking about you guys when y'all are adults and you're bringing your spouses in, and it's just going to shift everything, dynamics will change. But,
Yeah, little Colton Jr. running
oh,
around.
geez.
That's going to be trouble. Can you imagine? Even a Zeke Jr. is going to
Yeah.
be kind of wild. I've seen Family Stone, but I honestly don't remember much about it, so we should rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're going to cry for sure.
I'm sure. I'm sure I cried. All right, cool. My number 3 is It's a Wonderful Life. Is that
Hey,
on
I
anybody
have
else's
that.
list?
I
You
have
have that higher?
It's on 2.
Okay. All right, Connor,
Okay.
back to you. Your number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2 is Elf. Someone has to have that.
Well, Elf was my
I
number 2.
have
but
it on my 1. I have it on 1. That's my favorite.
All right, Colton, what's your number 2?
This is underrated. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Cabin Fever.
Oh, nice. That's a great choice. What makes that be number 2? That's really high.
I don't know. It's like a really good movie. I forgot about
Is it in Christmas time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched all and I read all the books.
How does the story go?
Greg wants a really expensive PlayStation thing for Christmas. He gets frozen in. He's being naughty. And he's wondering if he'll get the thing. And he snooped for the thing and he got it. And then they're trying to they made a huge snow boulder and then it ran down and it destroyed a snowplow. And now they're like wanted or something.
Wow. I haven't watched
So-
those. That'd be fun.
Then
Yeah.
the person forgives them, and then it's all happy. And Greg actually doesn't get the thing; he gives it to the snowplow person.
Oh,
There you go. Learning lessons. That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, Zeke, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is It's a Wonderful Life. We
Nice.
watched this at
That's
we
good.
watched this at Grammys. D Daddy hates this movie. I think the reason is hilarious. It played every single channel, played the exact same scene of It's a Wonderful Life, and he just like hated it. If you wanted to watch Cooking
Mhm.
Channel, nope. It's a Wonderful Life.
You want to watch the Weather Channel? Nope. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. Yeah. I had heard a story a few years ago about why that was, and it's because the people that had the copyright for the movie lost it, like didn't renew it, and so it was free, and so every TV channel around, like, just all could play it royalty free, so they didn't have to pay to play the movie, and so everything that they got was just money on top of money from all the ads revenue, and so they didn't have to pay the royalties to actually air it. So pretty funny story,
is
and
funny.
that's why it was playing everywhere, because it didn't cost the studio any money.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is A Christmas Carol. It's the George C. Scott version.
I've got that one on my list, and it's higher.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go.
All right, my number 2 is White Christmas. We watched this one a couple years ago, and it's one of my favorites. It's just nostalgic for me. I just remember every Christmas kind of watching it with grandparents and loving the music and the dancing and the story, and it just was always touching. He's trying to throw this party to help his former commander because they're going to shut down the hotel. So he's trying to throw this big fundraising event and trying to bring in all of his army buddies to come and be there and support him. And it was just amazing. It's just super touching. And then it's super warm. Like, they're singing one of my favorite songs besides White Christmas. Actually, I think I like it better than White Christmas, is Snow. They get in the
Snow.
Yeah, they get in the train car on the way to Vermont, and they're singing the song, and then they get there and it's warm and sunny, and they're like, "Where's all the snow?"
A White
What's
Christmas
up,
is
Connor?
my favorite Christmas song.
Mom, remember whenever you were on a trip with Colton in a bus and they kept singing on the first day? I think it was that one.
Goodness. So
Oh, no.
annoying.
That was annoying.
Oh wait, I remember.
It was the
I remember a funny
flower-
comedian. I remember a funny comedian. He was like, "So I get on this bus. This lady comes on. She sings, 'All I want for Christmas is a fish sandwich.'" And then I'm just like, "What is this?" Mariah Carey's Christmas songs. I barely know a single lyric, but I know all the lyrics to "All I Want for Christmas is a Fish Sandwich."
That's silly. Do you know what comedian
I
that
know.
was?
Kevin
No,
Hart.
I don't.
Hmm.
What?
No, it's guess.
That's an actor, I think, right?
Oh, he's a
Kevin Hart's
comedian
an
too.
actor and a comedian.
What'd you say, Colton, about White Christmas?
It's my favorite Christmas song.
Nice. It's definitely up there. It's a good one for sure. The last thing I wanted to say was it's a musical, so that's why Connor loves it so much.
Connor
All right,
hates
Connor,
musicals.
we're back to you. Remind us what's your number 1.
My number 1 is The Grinch.
Yes. Why is it so
Yeah.
high?
I think it's high is because it's mainly about Christmas and like about that stuff, but I feel like other movies are about, like, say, Christmas in the background. Like,
Mm,
it's during Christmas, but it doesn't really like talk about it that much. So that's because he steals Christmas, and I like the live action one more than the drawn one, but I remember the drawn one very vividly in my music class when they would do all 4 of them just to like get you ready for what you'd like, and we watched it like a little bit like every day. That's why I liked it.
that's cool. What about you, Zeke?
The reason I like this is because of Jim Carrey. He's my favorite actor. You guys know it. We're gonna do Jim Carrey. We're definitely doing a podcast all about Jim Carrey. One of these days it's gonna
Yep.
happen.
Pretty did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was one about Tom Hanks, the voice actor for Woody. The guy from Big.
Oh, we did do one that had the Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty and Liar Liar.
That's true. But
the Evan Almighty didn't have Jim Carrey in it. It just had the other two did, and it was that director because that director had a But yeah, we'll do a Jim Carrey episode because there's so many good ones, and when you get older, you'll get to see his best movies. But right now, you're too young to see some of his stuff. But he's got some funny ones out there. Kristen loves them.
he's just a little too extra for me. He's a really good actor. He's definitely talented. He's got like a niche for what he does. And he just seems like a really good person too. So I can overlook his extraness.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Colton, what is your number one? Let's hear it.
A Polar Express. Double.
Nice. Why does this one stand out to you to be number one?
It's like the first Christmas movie I remember watching, and I watched it like 100 times. So
Do you remember watching it at grandma's? Yep. I think you were about 3 and Aunt Linda came in town. And so I have a picture of you and Connor like on your stomachs like this, just watching it. And Aunt Linda was up there with us and upstairs. It was sweet.
Polar Express.
Yeah. Go ahead, Connor.
Also, Lexi had a bell ornament.
Yeah.
So that's what I remember about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Colton has one too, right? The Polar Express.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You got an ornament a couple years ago for Polar Express. That's cool. Yeah, it didn't grab me when I saw it. I think because I was older, it didn't have that nostalgia. It's a good movie, and it was made well. Fun fact is that it's the same director as Back to the Future, so that's pretty cool. And also, Tom Hanks played multiple roles. I think almost every role was Tom Hanks in that movie.
Wow.
Because it was all CG and motion capture, so pretty fun.
I like the story. I didn't love the animation. It looked just kind of weird to me. Like, let's be cartoonish or let's be human, but not try to mix it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it definitely was in that phase, and they call it the uncanny valley, which is like the difference between something looking 100% real, like AI is kind of already like getting there now. But back then it was like they were trying to make it look more human and real. It just didn't. A lot of people talk about the eyes just look kind of like a little off, but they were trying. They were trying to do something different. But yeah, good. Cool. All right, Zeke, what was your number one? Tell us again.
Elf.
Nice. Tell us what makes it so great.
Just like he plays the role so well. He's like a naive little child. Like he doesn't know, oh wait, I'm not supposed to be in the women's room. This stall's for women. I'm a man. He's just like a naive child. He's just so funny.
Go ahead, Colton.
There's gonna be a Polar Express too.
Oh, really?
Oh, are you so excited?
Yeah, I want to watch that.
I'll have to be on the lookout for that.
Same thing as like Zootopia. The first one was good, but I didn't really like the second one as much.
You saw the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that the second one is like bonkers good, but that was from an adult, so that might be the difference because it's more speaking to adults than children.
But
Cool.
I'm with you, Zeke. I loved Elf, and I actually hadn't seen it until I think it was 2007. We were on a road trip with Connor and Colton, and it was with I think Lauren and Scott too. And we had a portable DVD player, and it was around Christmas time. And I had never seen it, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you have to see this!" So we just watched it, and I loved it. It was so cute.
Yeah,
Will Ferrell was so funny.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, you were about 2.5.
About like 6.5, 7. Sorry.
What's up, Connor?
So I've been to Ohio.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so Ohio. What's up, Zeke?
Grammy does not like that movie, like at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
she's
too
like,
goofy for her.
Oh, okay.
that's what she's like. She's just like,
That's
no.
funny. Oh.
Yeah. She's more serious.
Yeah.
But It's okay. It's not high up there for me either, just because I think because of all these, I have way more nostalgia for some of these other movies, but I like it. I like it enough, and we watched it. I think we watched it last year as a family, and that's probably why
Yeah.
Grammy said I didn't like it or she didn't like it because we made her watch it. All right, Mom, what's your number one?
All right, guys. I cannot wait until you see this movie. So Grandpa Tim introduced this movie to me when I was about probably 12. And maybe I shouldn't have. Anyways, it is what it is. Called National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It is hilarious. And it's there's a actor named Chevy Chase, and I don't know the wife's name, but anyways, it's just about this family of 4. They've got the daughter and the son, and they go get this tree, and it's just all these ridiculous things happen. They've got all their parents and grandparents, and everybody's coming in town, and it's just chaotic, but it's sweet, and it just it tickles me every time, like hardcore laugh.
Yeah,
every time.
For sure. What's up, Zeke?
Actually saw that movie
Okay.
because Brian and Megan, we were having a family movie night. It was hilarious.
Do you like it?
Especially, yeah, especially the part where he got like stuck in the attic. That was
Yeah.
fun. That
Nice.
was fun. And like he kidnapped the guy.
He was like, fine, this is what I want for Christmas. And he goes, all right. He went and he got him.
Yeah.
Brought him in. What's up, Connor?
I feel like I might have seen it, but I'm not sure because like the picture looks really familiar, like the
Yeah.
front.
I
Yeah,
All right,
it's
then
very famous.
We just need to watch it.
Yeah, we
I
can
think
watch
we're
it.
there. Yes, let's go.
Yes.
I feel like I watched. No, that was Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I was thinking about.
Oh, is that a Christmas movie?
No.
There's
No,
snow.
Dumb and Dumber's not a Christmas.
Yeah, and I like that movie too. It doesn't have the nostalgia, but it's definitely funny. We watched it when we were setting up Christmas decorations, and it's so fun. Like I'm just like over there doing something and just laugh out loud because it's like, yep, that was a funny one. Nice. All right, my number one is A Christmas Carol. I grew up watching this. It was actually a made-for-TV movie, and so that's why it's actually 4:3 instead of the widescreen. But for me, it's the definitive version. It follows very closely to the source material, which was the Charles Dickens. You guys have heard of Charles Dickens, right?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's
the
an author
right?
from. Yep, he was an author, and a lot of like the way that we imagine back in that era is all because of him. Like he really defined that
Like
that
old
era.
English type.
Yeah, when you see people in top hats and really nice dresses and they're singing Christmas carols, that's like Charles Dickens era. It's also a story of like overcoming greed, overcoming being selfish. It's, when a friend of his died, he comes back to tell him like, bro, it's real. Like greed is the thing that's going to weigh you down in the afterlife. So you need to turn your life around and you need to care for other people. And so then he doesn't believe him. And then he's visited by 3 other ghosts of Christmas past, which showed him when he used to love Christmas. It showed him Ghost of Christmas Present, where he sees his employee really struggling at Christmas. And he says, wow, like my decisions are hurting him. And then it shows him Ghost of Christmas Future, where he's dead and buried, and nobody cares, and that's his life. And so he realizes, I need to change my life. And he woke up and it was Christmas morning, and he went and bought the biggest goose they had, took it to his employee and said, here you go. And he changed his life from that point forward. And so it's a moral story of taking away selfishness and taking on being generous and kind and caring to everybody you come in contact with. So
and treat each other, the best you can, and that's why we always try to help others, who are less fortunate.
Yeah. So what do you guys know that story, right?
What?
Cool.
We watched it, I think, last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, and it's like the definitive one for me. But they also Jim Carrey did one of those also, and that was in the same kind of animated style. And that one's a really solid version too, that really follows closely to the source material, because they could do anything they wanted to in the animation that they can't do in real life back in the 60s or 80s, whatever. Yeah, Zeke.
Which role did Jim Carrey play in that one?
He played Ebenezer Scrooge, but he also played some of the other characters too. He played the main character.
Ebenezer.
Mm-hmm. And you liked that one, Colton? Yeah. What made you like that one? What stood out to you?
One time we were in class and it was right after the map test and I was bored, and then the teacher put on the movie
Nice.
and we got 2 free days.
She's doing that for me too.
Very cool. That's awesome. It's a classic story. So very nice.
So what are you guys most excited about for Christmas?
I'm getting like a full new racing setup, and it's gonna be so cool.
Nice. How about you, Zeke?
Jacob. I can't wait for him to find
Oh
out.
yeah,
Me
Jacob.
too.
I forgot about that.
Also, we're doing
Yeah.
a Minecraft thing. I'm gonna do it right when Jacob comes home. I'm gonna do drinks for everyone. I don't know if I can get enough. I'm gonna do a side. I'm gonna serve it like a restaurant. It's drinks and sides. Then I'll take a while for the entree and then the dessert.
Very nice.
Yeah, Grammy's gonna help him do the Minecraft
Yeah.
meal. What's up,
Yeah,
Connor?
I think I might do.
We should make butterbeer again. It was so good.
That was tasty.
Yeah.
We'll tell Grammy. I'm sure she'll love to do that. And she's going to be doing other stuff too. So if any of you want to help her make stuff,
Yeah, she's
she'd
definitely
love
going to
that.
need help.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll help her. I love
Cool.
working in the kitchen. And by working, I mean baking and cooking.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Jacob and
Yeah.
just everybody being here, being able to spend some time with him. And that's a good plug. So be sure to check us out Christmas Eve. We're going to be live on YouTube on Christmas Eve. So you can watch it then. And then we'll post the episode next Monday for you to see it in retrospect. So should be a lot of fun. And yeah. Excited. Oh,
Yippee!
One last thing. We are going to put our combined list together, and it's going to be on Letterboxd. So you check out our Letterboxd to see what our rankings were for all the Christmas movies. Catch you later.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
All right. Tung 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 sahur.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Again, you can check out all of our links at bio.site/moviesthatmakeyou. Feel free to drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, keep watching movies.